Okay then, let's go kick. Let's see. Okay, back. Had to get ready for work. Welcome back then. Welcome back. Okay, let's go kick this, guys. Befoodery. Just upped everyone's gear and everything, so. Ooh. A stereotypical type 2. That's stereotyping. You think? Just kick its butt. It's a golem. With that beard, I was wondering if it was gonna be called Thor or something. So, we don't know what its type is. If it's like everything else, it's just been neutral. It's obviously not flying, so. Well, let's not go too berserk. Let us see what does good. Take it nice and slow and see what we got. Giant Tackle for 48. Iron Punch for 26. Warrior Attack for 77. Undead 107. $83. I would say Undead. Undead looks like the way to go. Like, everyone's Undead did tons of damage, so. Let's see out of those two who does the best. Got an 80s. Looks like the tanks are still better. Yeah, Whole Shine is doing way better. I might even just consider, let's build it up a little bit and just have Whole go all out with it. Because it's tearing it up, so. Oh, no. I think he just realized my strat. He's like, oh. No. Yeah, it is tearing through him. Well, that turned out to be easy. Now imagine if that was with that 60%. Ooh. He would have probably melted. More than I expected. That was probably the easiest thing you've all fought in your entire chapter so far. Hmm. I don't know. It seems pointless. Why would they just keep attacking us then? Hmm. See, I'm wondering if it was a trap of some kind. Like maybe they were trying something different. Because, I mean, to face it, until the Japanese people shot with their satellite, nothing different was really happening. They just kept getting shot down. So perhaps they're trying a different strategy. Will Europe save the day? Will he ever stop being drunk? Will she ever admit her gaming addiction? Okay, then let's save and we'll go make our report. How much you want to bet something happens? Let's see. Well, what was it? Chapter 5 or 6 when Japan's base got shot down? I think it was chapter 5. So if it's going in a pattern of 5, we might be close to pushing into the next. Because we still haven't met the pink-haired girl that's on the cover of the game. So I'm assuming just similar how we swapped to Japan to Europe, we're going to swap to another country after something probably happens. These colorful characters. And that's a good point, too. That's how they were able to control where the larger ones went. So now that we don't have a marker... Perhaps they figured out a way to do it, then. had to have a point behind it. But I don't get it. Stop, what was it? Stop the original fusion? Oh, time to get drunk. Except being I don't get why he told him he murdered his parents. Like, what a stupid thing to do. Hey, we need to use him, but hey, I killed your parents. It's also really strange seeing the European command do that. Though that one guy said Alan was American, so maybe Europe and America are working together at this base. They haven't really straight out explained their exact affiliation, I don't think. They're definitely non-Asians, that's for sure. They've made that very clear. So whether they be Europe, America, or several Western countries... Yeah, you saved my life. I was about to be mauled by a kid. Yeah, you kind of just straight out told him you murdered his parents for really no actual reason aside from getting him. You know, I don't really trust Alan. I think Alan's gonna fuck... If something bad happens to you, it's Alan's fault. It's totally going to be him. Time to get drunk. Beer, 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 beer. Beer makes you happy. Beer makes you glad. Beer is... I don't even remember what's that song. Oh, I haven't heard that since I started World of Warcraft years of freaking ago. I remember that was a meme song way in the WoW community in the old days. I haven't seen that in so many fucking years. I think I just got a message from you, Dan, and the pop-up just said, I got this for $5, so I think your phone had a massive delay with that one. That, or you just had a stroke, woke up, and forgot everything that happened in the last hour. One of those two. You should have totally recorded that, though. That would have been some awesome clickbait on YouTube. Well, how's he supposed to be feel better? He was told a foreign government basically assassinated his parents. Sadly, Carter told me he doesn't use Discord or any. He only uses Steam's Messenger now, sadly. Well, that's why you hold it. You don't just leave it sitting there. You hold it and be like, look what I found. Yeah, I would not leave that sitting down, at least without my hand pressing on it. Like, this is mine. You touch it and you lose your hand. Well, considering he said he assassinated your parents, basically, could anyone blame you? Heard from Bill lately? Actually, I was talking to Bill last night a little, asking if he was doing alright. Told him some people were just wondering if he's doing alright, and he apparently enjoyed that cringy gorilla sale from the last time, so I sent that to him last night too. They really like the try to do that cringy old TV sales thing. It's like, call now on that. He had a really good starting special though. They had 3 Nintendo Switches for $150. If you didn't have a Switch yet, that's a good deal there, man. It was only for the first 3 people that called the store. There was one guy from Pennsylvania. He showed his call log. He called 103 times. He just spammed it over and over again trying to get through. So it looks like everyone's getting really good console deals. Well, you already have a Switch. You got like that's something, you know, like I was like, fuck, man. That I don't know what to really say that. Like, hell, it's only recently I started seeing 360s show up at the Goodwill. I hadn't seen a 360 at all at my Goodwill before until this year. Mostly PS1s, some PS2s. Seen a lot of PS2s this year, though. I know, there's very few things I could think of that wouldn't be like, even shitty consoles, that's a deal, because most shitty consoles still cost an arm and a leg. I don't think I ever got like my first of any console for an amazing deal like that. Probably the best console deal I ever had was probably my Sega CD. I think I got my Sega CD for like $20. Usually that's maybe at minimum like $70 for one of those. I'm not even sure what the going price for a working Sega CD is anymore these days. I know that like little media player thing that's a built-in Sega CD player and Genesis together that was shaped like a portable music player. I know that thing went for a lot. I seen one of those one time. I had an opportunity to get one for like $120, but I was like, nah. It was in good condition and stuff, but I was like, nah, I don't. Oh, we have a Sega CD. Model 2 Sega CD, in case anyone's interested. Model 1 Sega CD is freaking old looking and big.
Oh. You.
Your worst nightmare. As underlings. Surfy Worth. Need to grow the hair longer. And maybe some muscles. What? You must be at the medic center. I just don't get what his message meant.
Shit. Oh.
They really want to drive in this massive thing. It's like almost they want to shoehorn SJW type thing here. It's like, yeah, when you become a giant mob, you kind of lose the purpose of what the hell you're talking about. Things are probably gonna go wrong here. I mean, it is called The Truth, so we haven't really gotten any quote-unquote truth, so something's likely to happen. If you're naked or making out with that chick, you know, just jump in the pods real quick. for your services. Thank you. No, I mean they keep making this mob theme like you're a giant mob and you lose meaning, like you become mindless drones. That keeps becoming a bigger theme in this game. But at the same time, it doesn't seem super involved yet. But they keep bringing it up anyway. Wait, what? He's gonna take him on a helicopter. Well, don't let him do what he wants. Oh, look, it's Aaron. How you doing today? Hey, Alan, so would you think a $5 Xbox One through thrifting's a good deal? I think I know what Alan's reply would be. I just want to see what his reply to that would be. Man, everyone's just popping in today. Maybe Alan has a good story today. We'll bring 2 good stories up to 3 good stories. No, too expensive. That's exactly the kind of response I expected from Aaron. That's exactly what I was expecting. Well, see, Aaron says you wasted your money, Dan. He brought a kid to a bar. Why? Why are you bringing children to an alcoholic beverage? Do they got milk? Oh no, the former main character needs to run away. I can quadruple my money if I sell it. Totally a waste. Yeah, I don't know what's... I would assume you could at least get an easy 50 out of it, I would think. Anything above that would probably involve a little waiting, but I think 50 would be a quick and out the door type thing. I mean, GameStop has to at least at minimum give $20 for it. I mean, you could technically look up the value on the GameStop website if you even wanted to get an idea of what trade-in value for it would be. Showing my culture. Huh. I guess that's one way to think about it. Ginger ale? How about milk? You're a Legend of Zelda fan, right? Now you're talking. A traditional health drink. That sounds freaky. Plus, I think, you know, an Xbox One for $5, as long as it works, I don't see that being a negative. I mean, the majority of the AAA games on both consoles. There's just the arguability of some of the performance. But for $5, I can't say that's too expensive myself. But that's just me. But yep, that's the Aaron I expected in that reply, though. We're getting an anime cutscene. Well, drawing or still scene. We're getting an anime still scene.
おっさんってよくそう言うけど大げさだよな。今まで死んでたのかよっていう。
そう言うなよ。俺たちはゾンビみたいなもんなんだからさ。ま、そのうちお前さんにもわかるようになるよ。
わかりたくねえ。んで、なんか話があるんでしょ。
ずいぶんせっかちだな。がっつくのは余裕がない証拠だぞ。
あるわけないだろ。友達が死んで大怪我して。あの話だ。
Yeah, you know, your boss just told me, you know, your government murdered my parents and tried to kidnap me, so, you know, I probably feel kind of negative and totally, like, a piece of shit.
マジでどうにかなりそうだよ。
同情する。気持ちはよくわかるよ。
Oh, that's pretty good. $85 for the extra 25. Yeah, because GameStop usually has console trade-in deals all the time. Like, get a extra cred or like a Microsoft store card or a Microsoft or a Sony store card or something like that. Usually all the time. That's pretty good. So yeah, see, I mean, even if you weren't interested in it, it's an easy turnaround for some money. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen such a crazy deal for a current gen system before. I mean, honestly, if everything in that works, whoever donated that Church Bazaar was very generous. Yes, you obviously will have to buy a controller, which... I'm not sure what Xbox One controllers go for, to be honest. Controllers are pretty... Like, is it just me or does anyone remember in the old days where controllers were like $20? Now they're like fucking $60+. I mean, is it just me? I don't know, maybe I'm just not remembering how much controllers were in the old days, but I don't remember controllers being like $60 in the old days.
Eren とジョンを殺したのはどこにでもいる移民の少年だった。酒を買う金がなくて道端で反射的に襲ったらしい。
Yeah, I swear, it's like they're gouging controllers more and more every gen. It's like, let's make them $40, $50. We could just make them $60. I bet they're being cheaper to make as it goes too, so it's just kind of like, eh.
俺の任期が終わって国に帰るまであと1週間だった。あなたの戦いが平和を作ると信じてだったかな。
As long as the wild's not too bad, I'd probably get a wild one. Of course, I don't know if they're official wild ones. They're probably those weird, what is that, Candy Crush or whatever the hell that company is that makes a lot of those off-brand wild ones. You know, one I would like to get, but it's way too much fucking money. It's like $100. Is that one with all the extra customizable buttons? They're like on the back and shit that you can do like all kinds of crazy shit with. That would be an awesome controller to use, but it is way too much money.
クリスマスに届いたカードにはそんなことが書いてあった。俺もそう信じていたし、できればずっとそうであってほしかった。だが、ちょうど帰国した頃に捕虜の取り扱いが問題になって、特殊作戦に参加してた俺たちはサディストの集団だと吊るし上げられた。仲間の何人かは実際に法廷で裁かれたが、偉いさんは結局一人も出てこなかった。
It was 150? Yeah, that's like insane for a controller. It's like as the way to make the game's media, like with discs and that, or so dirt cheap. They're making like all the accessories. Like they've really gone the way of Nintendo and just like make really pricey accessories.
確かに俺たちが人道的だったとは言わない。けど人道的な戦争ってなんだ？俺たちも敵もみんな命令に従って戦っただけだ。
Oh yeah, you could have bought a Switch from Pink Gorilla. Indeed.
それが自分の所属する社会と家族を守ることだと信じて、何もかもなくしてからようやく気づいたよ。結局まあ俺たちはいいように使われたのさ。考えてみればそもそもおかしい話なんだ。家族を守りたいならソファーでショットガンを抱えてりゃいい。それがなんで地球の裏側まで飛んでいかなきゃならない。偉い奴らはいつもそうやって俺たちを騙すのさ。
Yeah, see, I keep getting this undertone that the game keeps hinting Alan's up to something in this game. This is just reinforcing that feeling. Oh, Nintendo is... Don't even get me on Nintendo accessories. Like, what is it? Since, like, the N64, the Nintendo has been terribly, like, we need to make a bazillion accessories. Cash in. I mean, seriously, there's just so many with it. In every gen with Nintendo, it just gets worse, more and more convoluted shit. I was pissed the Nintendo Switch didn't come with the charger. Like, it comes with a plastic thing for you to put the cons in to make it feel like a controller, and then pay what, $40 or $30 for the charger version that's shaped exactly the same way. It's like you telling me you could not have packed it with the fucking charger version, cheap asses.
アランが意味もなく過去の話を持ち出すわけがないだろう。いいか、アランの話を真に受けるな。
Apparently he doesn't trust Alan himself.
嘘だって言うのか。
真実かどうかは関係ない。影響されるなと言ってるのさ。崇高な理念とか偉大な組織とか、そんなのは全部嘘っぱちだと思う。友人や家族、仲間と呼べる人たちをどうすれば守れるのか。
Well, you see, the thing I was concerned about with that, and I'm still concerned about that, that's why I don't really have my Joy-Cons on my Switch, is it wearing out. I could totally see in several years that people down the road are going to be bitching that they wore out the hinges of it connecting and snapping in. So, I just can totally see that. So they'll be loose, or maybe they won't charge wide, or maybe they won't even stay in anymore. And you can't use it in handheld mode because of it. To be fair, I haven't seen any cases of that, but I don't know. I could see it wearing out, and that's why I wanted the chargeable version. Then I don't really play it in handheld mode. I've been considering actually playing a few games in handheld mode, though. It's just, you know, I don't really like the idea of taking the Switch anywhere.
それだけを考えて行動しろ。でないと俺みたいなゾンビになっちまうぞ。
Well, you know, this guy's starting to turn out more of a Vashi type killer than I expected.
あははははって。あんたも大変だったんだな。
Instead of drowning his sorrows and acting like a goofball, he literally just drowns in alcohol.
これからいろいろと背負っていくお前さんの方が大変だと思うね。先が長い分な。見つけたぞ。
Uh-oh.
よう、帰るじゃないか。お前も一杯飲むか。何のつもりだ。無断で雨風を連れ出すと。
Oh, he didn't get permission. He just brought him out. Oh yeah, I could see that being useful for a family situation, but you know, I have my own room and technically 3 TVs. I have a old television for older consoles, and then I have 2 modern ones, one for my PC and one for my games. But I don't use the old one very much, but I do have a device which actually next time Aaron comes over, we can actually... Something me and Aaron wanted to do like a long time ago was to do another Final Fantasy co-op session. Because Final Fantasy 4, I believe 4, 6, and 5 on the PS1 all have a 2-player mode in them, similar to how Final Fantasy 9 had it. And I know 5 definitely has it, because that's something I wanted to do. But those don't work on the PS2 or the PS3 properly. They have weird bugs that cause them to randomly freeze, so they're really not playable on the PS2 and PS3. So I recently limited one games a few, I think it was about a month ago. About a month ago, Limited One Games sold a cable that hooks into PS2 and PS1s and makes HDMI output. And they have always shown it being used for streaming with the Elgato card. So it does work with Elgato cards. So I can actually use a PS1 through HDMI TVs in my Elgato card. So... See, I watched the YouTube videos of you playing Demon Souls. Oh, we did that a long time ago. We did that one, I believe, back when the first time Atlas said they were going to shut down the servers, and then they just said, actually changed plans, we're not shutting them down. Rumor was somebody paid Atlas a lot of money, but no one ever found proof of that. But there was a rumor saying, like, someone paid Atlas a crap ton of money to keep the servers up or something. Nobody ever found out why Atlas changed that. And it stayed up for, what, 4 or 5 more years? I don't even remember. Now there's fan servers for Demon Souls, so luckily people can still play it online, luckily. But, damn, I don't even remember what year we did Final Fantasy 9. No, I'm just talking about a long time ago. Like, when we did Final Fantasy... After we did Final Fantasy 9, I was wanting to do Final Fantasy 5, but because it doesn't work on the PS2 and 360, because it'll randomly freeze, it just wasn't feasible way to record it. So that might be something if Alan visits again, but we have to finish up Cave Story next time he visits, so he doesn't get to visit too often much anyway, so I'm not even sure if it would be on the table. It's a shame those don't have like a online type way of playing those, because you don't see a lot of people play them with those. Anyway, let's move on here.
お前は黙ってるアンサー。ちょっと世間話をしてただけさ。作戦に協力させるならチームワークってのも大切だろ。アランには報告しないと。すぐに出る。5分後に離陸だ。待たないからな。やれやれ、見つかっちまったか。しょうがない、今日はここでお開きとしよう。で、どうだった？初めてのパブの感想は。
いや、なんていうか、ちょっと話が重すぎたぜ。
Yeah, that was pretty depressing conversation though.
そりゃそうか。悪かったな、説教臭くて。
But I think it was a good talk for him. Get him a little more adjusted into the situation.
次来るときは楽しい話ができるといいが。
Going out for a drink. So he's just trying to get all the fame. Oh, ain't he a good friend?
Oh.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if, like, Alan turned out to be, like, the final boss or some shit? Intermission. I think it was 5 when the Japan base got blew up, so this is like that. But yeah, Dan. For us, I would like to do some of the Toe Jam and all things, Streets of Rage, and like I said, I got Salt and Sanctuary now. And sadly, that still never got online mode, so that would have to be a share play kind of thing. But I wouldn't mind doing that. But I have to figure out how the multiplayer works in it, because I hear it's a little wonky on PS4. Like you have to make a new profile and make a character on there or some shit. I wanted to do Vermintide too, but you said you got rid of that, so...
だけ寛容な態度で接してあげてください。
Okay. Well, I have Monday off, so I probably am going to do a little extra stuff, but should be able to get some stuff in.
そうか。わかった。兄が言うならやってみるよ。できるかどうか自信はないな。
それはまだ過去の影にとらわれているから。本来のあなたはとても美しい心を持っている人。それを忘れないでください。
ありがとう、兄。お前と話している時だけが僕の安らぎだよ。
Oh, so you mean next week? Well, technically I have the next week Monday off too, so. Uh-oh.
悪い。もしかして邪魔だった？
Bad timing! Bad timing!
別にもう用は済んだところだ。
怖えな。あいつ何やってたんだ？
It's not one of those robot fetish types, is here? Yeah. So you're talking about the... Well, today's Saturday, so I guess technically it's not this week yet, but you know what I mean. The actual next working week.
触れられたくないものは誰しもある。武士の情けだ。見なかったことにしてやれ。
Uh-oh. I don't like that title card.
まったく。 ああ。
We don't even know how many are around the world, though. I think he meant like in a teamwork way. Teamwork? Teamwork? Well, you know, it's only like a fundamental theme of like 90% of Japanese media. The power of friendship! Oh, here comes the end. Game over, man! Game over! It's a Type 1! Emergency! Evacuate! All personnel evacuate! Everything is fucking going to die! And we don't have a marker, so we can't control where the fuck it goes. This isn't good. No marker, we couldn't take it to the kill zone, and it's basically at the base! GG! I'm not even touching that one. I'm not touching that one, Dan. I could explain the whole cultural reason for it, but I'm not even going there. Get the fucking robot, Shinji. Oh deal. And the AI doesn't even think they have a chance. That's true. It'd just be the same situation that happened in Japan. It's just gonna follow and destroy. Angels are attacking. Oh deal. I didn't even get to watch enough of that anime. I only got to see a little of it. I know Dan loves that anime. Wasn't there like some alternate universe or remake or something that like split that fan base in half or something? I don't even remember. I don't know what Alan's planning on doing.
了解しました。
Only 1 hour to fucking live? Yeah, I did hear about that on Twitter, because that whole Crunchyroll drama. I heard there's a number of anime coming to Netflix. There will be a remake that pretends it doesn't exist. I heard Fruit Basket's actually getting remade, oddly enough, speaking of remakes. But, yeah, Netflix is about to get a whole bunch of anime because of the fallout between, it was between Funimation, wasn't it? Funimation pulled a bunch of crap off of Crunchyroll. I think it was Funimation. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. This is probably not gonna go well. If it's the remake you're switching the Hulu. Is Hulu even a thing still? Isn't that like Fox's streaming service, I believe? Really? Yeah. I don't do streaming services. We're shocked. The guy who buys crap loads of limited released games physically. You know, he hates streaming movie things. What a shock. I know. It devastated me too when I found out. I wouldn't know. Uh-oh. And of course it off-screens it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you some plot upon things. Whoop. Well, I don't do cable TV either. My parents didn't do it for years until recently. My parents are always flip-floppy. They're like, well, we're bored of everything. Let's get Netflix. We're bored of everything. Let's get cable. We're bored. Let's get satellite. We're bored. Let's go back to Netflix. It's like every several years they cycle into something. You see, I told them it's like I'm just counting down the days until you say you're bored of your cable. This is why YouTube's so good. You have so many people who are making content of just about everything you can think of. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Because if this goes bad, we have to fall on that to grind, so... So first, do we have any involved? So I'm going to assume everything's going to go terribly wrong here, so we probably want to spend our level ups. So let's see. So it looks like we ain't going to get... Probably should focus... Sadly, it looks like we're not going to make it to getting whole thing in this unless we fail at this. So, guess let's see what happens.
Oh.
Yeah, me, it's just YouTube and Twitch, really. I've checked out a few anime for free on Crunchyroll. I don't do the pay thing now. I've watched some of the free episodes. Man, they like spam like fucking 8 ads in between shit, though, in a row. It's garbage. But yeah, I've spent years just watching YouTube content and Twitch content. Mostly YouTube. Twitch has been more recent watching stuff. I only used to watch like 2 people on Twitch for a long time. Now I watch a lot more people on Twitch. But I still watch lots of YouTube videos still. Yo, did you go buy Dead Rising 3? That's honestly one of the few things I just really want an Xbox One for. Did Rising 3, Rocket League, and Cuphead on your list? I'm not yet. I'm at work, but I probably will. Oh, I believe the PS4 version uses the better models that the PC Steam version did, but left the backgrounds as they were, so they look a little odd if I remember correctly. That they have better 3D models, but the background, they just didn't do anything. So certain characters they didn't do? Like what, the NPCs? Okay. Oh. I'm placed. Oh wait, I'm on my Vita though. Fail. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on Vita. Well, technically, I think you can look at images on the Vita, but my Vita TV ain't hooked up to the internet. But I'm not sure how much Dead Rising 3 goes into. Also, I wonder, did they keep the 2-player mode in Final Fantasy IX? I don't know if the Steam versions or any of that have it. I know a lot of people are still surprised to know that there's a 2-player mode in the original PlayStation version of Final Fantasy IX. People apparently really didn't know that wasn't an option. That was an option in several Final Fantasy games on the PS1, oddly enough. I'm pretty sure it was 4, 5, 6, and 9 that offered that 2-player option on the PS1.
何を言うかと思えば、いくら先輩の言うことでも今回だけは意味わかんねえよ。
しかしこれは事実なんだよ。お前の両親の死を招いたのはマレットではない。
なんで先輩にそんなことがわかんだよ。
そこにいたからだ。今から15年前のあの日。
Pre-owned $7. Well, that'll be a good way to test it. Well, when I'm done streaming, I'll give you a call or something.
爆発炎上する資料館で俺たちは一人の赤ん坊を救出した。それが一夜お前だ。
ちょっとマジで。
あいにくとジョークは苦手でな。この話はここまでにしておこう。お前の脳のキャパシティを超えているようだ。
Well, that's a hell of an insult.
先輩、あんた一体何歳なんだよ。
That's a good question. He looks probably like at least probably high 20s to 30s. So additional 15 years. So, and that picture did not make him look any different in his age.
さあな、その記録は残っていない。だから俺も正確には知らないのさ。
aerial type. Nope, they're gonna throw us in a no dimensional thing. Brace for impact! They really don't really change up these dimensions any, do they? Hmm. Kind of a strange paddle now. It's like it's just a triangle shape. Wonder if we'll have some teleporting crap. So we're gonna have to fight an aerial. Well, before we get too involved in that, probably just focus on him having that, but I probably should equip the aerial anyway. But then, well, then again, I can change him. Is there a crystal before we hit? Yeah, there was a crystal, so we can just change that there. So let's mosey on in.
おっと、おいでなすった。当然の勝利だ。